What is up, guys? It is Nisho here, and a bit more Six Samurai support. And it's kind of crazy because I just finished rendering my my analysis of the other four cards of Six Samurai support, and it's crazy how they just make this like just out of nowhere. Well, I guess it wasn't made. I guess it was just revealed. So just goes to show that this might not be the last of the Six Samurai support. So I'll definitely keep my eyes open and my ears peaked, or whatever it is. Let's just get into the card, man. So it's Shadow Art of the Six Samurai, and the Japanese name is Shadow Ninjutsu of the Six Samurai. Almost a mixing of archetypes here. And quick play spell, you can only get one card that's named per turn. So you send one monster you control to the graveyard, any monster, and then target one of your banished Six Samurai monsters and special summon it. And I think this is definitely going to be pretty great. I mean, considering with how all the new Shadow Six Samurais banish themselves from grave, and with how cards like Anishi banish Six Samurais from grave to activate his effect as well. Also to the fact that it's a quick play spell card also just really makes it really useful. It's a Six Samurai card as well, so if you have it in your hand while you have the fusion, you can use the fusion to banish it. I mean, not to banish it, to send it to the graveyard and banish a card your opponent controls. So, definitely has a lot of uses. And, yeah, I mean, I really just like not only the card. I think the card is pretty nice. Maybe like a one of, because I don't know how good the whole banishing mechanic will be, because they only stop you from being destroyed. And it's definitely going to be quite a few times where, something may not be destroyed at all. And if you're gonna face heroes in the future, like in case you run into like a Dark Law or something, Dark Law, banishes all your monsters instead of them being sent to the graveyard. So if a card like this, you can get back those monsters, maybe a Shien, maybe one copy of the Fusion, and I do think it's definitely very useful, but there isn't really much to say about it by itself. Because the whole banishing mechanic is really only it's a little bit situational, so it's not the best thing in the world, but it definitely does have its uses. So yeah, I really do like the whole ninja theme that they're putting with the Six Samurais, because the whole shadow thing was like all the shadows are supposed to be the ninjas because they lurk in the shadows. That's the whole pun. They probably could have named them ninjas and got away with it, but they all would have been double archetype cards, which would have been a bit conflicting. But at the same time, it kind of would have been fair, because ninjas aren't really a deck that has too much strong support. But anyway, yeah, this was a Shadow Art of the Six Samurai. Definitely looking forward to more Six Samurai support from now on, because I assumed that those four monsters were it, but now it seems like we actually have potential for a lot more support, maybe even like up to 10 cards of support. I mean, that would definitely be crazy and unlikely, but definitely something worth looking forward to. Maybe a trap card that uses the banishes mechanic. Or maybe even something that uses the Bushido counters as well. Although it would be a bit shaky, but it could definitely be useful. Anyway, so I guess that's all I have to say for now. This was Nistro here. Nistro out.